Hi, it's Bruce here. I'm reading today from the 24-Hour Day book. It's but deals with meditations, thoughts for the day, and prayers for the day for AA 12-step programs. So it's for September 30th, AA thought for the day. There are no leaders in AA except as they volunteer to accept responsibility. The work of carrying on AA, leading group meetings, serving on committees, speaking before other groups, doing 12-step work, spreading AA among the alcoholics of the community. All these things are done on a volunteer basis. If I don't volunteer to do something concrete for AA, the movement is much less effective. I must do my fair share to carry the load. AA depends upon all its members to keep it alive and to keep it growing. Am I doing my share for AA? Meditation for the day. When you look to God for strength to face responsibility and are quiet before Him, His healing touch causes the divine quiet to flow into your very being. When in weakness you cry to God, His touch brings healing, the renewal of your courage, and the power to meet every situation and be victorious. When you faint by the way or are distracted by feelings of inferiority, then rely on the touch of God's Spirit to support you on your way. Then arise and go forth with confidence. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may lay myself open today to the healing touch of God. I pray that I may not falter or faint by the wayside, but renew my courage through prayer. It's an interesting one today, and I made some notes on it. Basically, the thought is all the running of 12-step programs is voluntary. There are no capital L leaders, but there are lowercase l leaders. They are sponsors, people holding service positions, the chairperson of the meeting, the greeters, the people that are cleaning up, putting chairs up and all that, the people that are hosting calls, etc. There is always something to do. When I volunteer to do something for my 12-step program, it is that much more effective. 12-step programs depend on members' service to keep alive and growing. I do my fair share to carry the load in 12-step program. Meditation for the day. When I ask God for strength to face responsibility and I'm quiet before Him, His healing touch causes the divine quiet to flow into my very being. This is the divine exchange. Okay, that's the idea. I give God my troubles, and in turn, I receive His peace and grace. When I'm weak and I cry to God, His touch brings healing, renewal, and courage. Renewal of courage and the power to meet every situation and be victorious. I rely on the touch of God's Spirit to support me when I faint by the wayside or am distracted by feelings of inferiority. I then arise and go forth with confidence. So my prayer for today is, I pray that I may lay myself open today to the healing touch of God, that I may not falter or faint by the wayside, but renew my courage through prayer. So I'll do that again because I kind of screwed it up. My prayer is, I pray that I may lay myself open today to the healing touch of God, that I may not falter or faint by the wayside, but renew my courage through prayer. So yeah, this one's all about faith again. Faith is huge. It's about the divine exchange, a relationship with God where I go to God with all my worries and all the problems of the world, and basically I get His grace in return. That's a good deal as far as I'm concerned. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you another day. Bye.